If I woke up tomorrow and I was 16 again, or just a beginner in general, here's what I would do. So I was in the gym today and I realized I just turned 32 a few months ago. I started lifting in the gym when I was 16. So I've now been lifting for literally half of my entire life. And I think with 16 years of being in the gym, I think with that comes a lot of lessons, a lot of mistakes. And what I want to do in this video is hopefully allow you to go to school on my mistakes. Because I'll be honest, I did a lot of things wrong back in the day, in my teens, even up to like my early 20s. If I woke up tomorrow and I was 16 again, or just a beginner in general, here's what I would do. Number one, I would only lift between the 8 to 20 rep range. And the reason for this is I spent many years in my early lifting career just focusing on the opposite: heavy singles, heavy doubles, heavy triples, heavy sets of 5. It was all driven by ego, just pure, utter ego. And if I look back at some old lifting videos, it is cringeworthy, okay? So I don't want you to worry about how much weight you're lifting. All I want you to worry about is having the best damn technique in the room. And especially if your goal is to just build muscle, get lean, look great naked, you don't need to be worrying about the super heavy lifting. Anything under 8 reps, save that for the power lifters, okay? Just get really, really proficient at lifting between 8 to 20 reps per set and focus on that textbook form at the same time. Because due to all of that ego lifting in my past, I am still uncovering little aches, pains, tweaks, injuries, even now in my 30s. So believe me when I say this, the price of ego lifting is simply just not worth it. Number two, I would focus on one goal at a time, and I would deploy a singularity of focus at that one specific goal. For example, the mistake I made was I was trying to be a power lifter and a bodybuilder at the same time. So not only was I maxing out almost every single workout every single day, on top of that, I was hammering my body with super, super high volume with a typical bro split. So I'd max out on bench press, heavy singles, heavy doubles. Then I would tack on like literally 30 sets of chest on top of that super heavy bench press. And as you know, for a natural lifter, that is just not feasible in any way. So what I would say is, if you want to be a power lifter, go do a powerlifting program. Start with like Jim Wendler's 5-3-1. It's great. I've done it. It works. If you want to look great naked, build muscle, get lean, more bodybuilding style, focus on that, okay? He who chases 2 rabbits will always go home hungry. Number 3, I would have put a larger focus and a larger priority on my nutrition. The truth is, I simply just didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was focusing on just lifting, lifting, lifting. I would eat relatively well, but I wasn't tracking my calories. I wasn't tracking my protein. I wasn't prioritizing minimally processed whole food. So what I would say is make sure that you're tracking your intake, okay? If you're trying to get shredded and reduce your body fat level, eat in a caloric deficit, focus on your protein. If you're trying to build muscle, like in a massing phase, for example, focus on a caloric surplus and maximum protein, okay? Keep it very simple, but again, do not overlook the power of having your calories and your protein dialed in, plus with that smart lift that we talked about earlier. So there it is, the 3 things that I would do differently if I woke up tomorrow as a complete beginner in the gym. So whether you're 16 like I was when I got started, whether you're 21, whether you're 28, whether you're 40 or 50, if you're new in the gym, I want you to focus on these 3 things I talked about today. And remember, just be patient, keep putting in the work, keep showing up no matter what. It is worth it. I promise you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and of course, send this video to a friend who needs to hear it. We'll see you next time.